All right, so let's do this. Let's take a look at an example now that we've got all our notes. What does all of this mean? I want the perimeter of this triangle, which should be theoretically as simple as counting around the sides of the triangle. I can do that across the bottom. If I look at the bottom, I can see I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm counting the squares. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Across the bottom, I've got 18 units, and I'm going to clearly mark that for myself. Across the bottom, I've got 18 units. But down these sides, if I blow this up, notice it's not all like straight lines. So it's really hard for me to figure out how long those sides are going to be. So what I need to do is I need to make two right triangles. Miss, why did you make two right triangles? Well, by making two right triangles, I allow myself to find my missing side because now I've got a right triangle. I've got another straight line here that I can count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 12 down the middle here. And I've now turned it into two right triangles, each that has a base of 9. And I've got a missing side here. And look, I've got a right triangle. I know two sides. I can now find the exact length of this side, right? So that's what turning it into two right triangles does for me. That's why I'm doing that. I'm doing that because that allows me to find the length of this kind of sneaky side over here that I'm looking for. So when I've got a right triangle, I know I'm going to do a squared plus b squared equals, I hope this is coming out well this time, c squared. And yes, I am using my left hand again. This is just how my writing looks when I write on the trackpad, but we're doing our best, right? That's all we got to do. So I'm trying to solve, but what am I trying to solve for? Well, I can see across from my right angle, this is going to be my hypotenuse, and I don't know what it is. It is my missing value. So I'm going to leave c squared as just c squared. I don't know what that is. However, I can fill in these numbers. I've got 12 squared plus 9 squared. Now, 12 squared I can find on a multiplication table is going to be 144 plus 9 squared I can find on a multiplication table is going to be 81. And that all together is going to equal c squared. Speaking of all together, my next very important step is to put that all together. So I'm going to add this up. I'm going to combine these like terms, and I get 5. Oops, that's a 5. Pretend it's 5. 225 equals c squared. Am I done? No, the c is not alone. I've still got this pesky squared to worry about. So what's the opposite of squared? I know you know it. It is a square root. So I'm going to take the square root of both sides. Now you can use your con calculator for this. You can use your Desmos calculator. You can use your computer calculator, whatever works, because some of these numbers are going to get kind of crazy on you. However, the square root of 225 is going to be 15. Does that mean my final answer is 15? No, hold up. Go back to my question. Always go back to the question. It was looking for my unknown is the perimeter of the triangle. So I was given this side, I was given this triangle, I'm looking for the perimeter. So now, where does this 15 go? Well, this 15 was my C, which is right over here. That means this side is 15 units. This side is also going to be 15 units. Now I have 25 seconds. And this is where I kind of want to ignore the other stuff that I made here and just focus in on my outside edges. 15 plus 15 plus 18 is going to give me a total of 48 units. I have 8 seconds left. So if you're doing the Pythagorean theorem one, you're just focused on this part. Just make sure that C is always the